Hi everyone, this is Eldad Amara, back with another video, a very short one. Listen man, I've been using up a whole heap of energy the last couple of days. Seem to be going round and round and round and not achieving anything. It's been going on for the last couple of days. I feel like a hamster going around on a wheel, using up all its energy and not getting anywhere. Or someone slipping on some oily surface. They're going sideways, backways, at angles, but not going forward. Sometimes I wonder if some of these things are sent to try us, whether the universe is testing us or some other entity. But listen man, sometimes you got to just put down your tools, take a deep breath, breathe in, hold it, relax for free, and then breathe out again. Put your tools down and just try and forget about what you were doing for today, and then come back at it again tomorrow. I always try to have something positive to do every day. I set myself sometimes 2 or 3 tasks to achieve a day, to keep me rolling, to keep me on the ball. But the last couple of days, man, has been so tough. So tough. Have you ever done some DIY? Like putting up maybe furniture? You're putting up a wardrobe and every single screw seems to go in okay. Except for one screw, you mess around with the screw and it won't go in, it won't go into the hole. It just won't go into the hole no matter what you do. So you end up having to unscrew the wardrobe and then put in all the screws again, and it still doesn't fit, and now you're starting to get frustrated with yourself, wondering what is it? Why is it this one screw is giving me so much trouble? Sometimes it's best to just walk away from the problem and then think of a strategy and then go back to the problem the next day. You go back to the problem the next day, you put this final screw into the wardrobe. The screw has gone in because you should have turned the wardrobe on its side to make the screw go in easier. And now you've achieved something. Don't think that the universe is not going to test you. The universe will test you to see how well you can cope with certain situations. Some people can cope with certain situations and some people just fall out. Now, I'm quite stubborn, so sometimes my stubbornness can be also my own worst enemy. Sometimes you just have to learn to step back away from things. You may lose a couple of battles, but you have not lost the war. You may have lost a couple of battles, but you have not lost the war. And check this. Just like a boxer gets into a ring, and the first round, his opponent's throwing jabs and hooks and uppercuts and shots to the body, and the boxer can't figure out his opponent. He goes back to his seat, frustrated. He comes out again, and the same thing in the second round happens. The boxer, the opponent is catching with rights, lefts, hooks, uppercuts, shots to the body. The boxer comes out for the third round. Same thing happens again. His opponent double jabs, catches him with a couple of uppercuts. His knees wobble. Anyway, the fighter goes back to the corner, sits down, frustrated, and he's thinking to himself, this guy's just messing me up, man. This guy's just messing me up. So he sits there and he thinks of a plan. Now he comes up with a strategy and he goes back for the fourth round. He gets up on his toes and he starts dancing around. And he starts double up on his jabs. And he catches his opponent with left and right hooks and uppercuts. His opponent tries to back him up on the rope. And then he spins him around. Catches him as he's turning him around with some good uppercuts and some hooks. Round 5 comes, and the boxer comes out again, moving his head side to side, bobbing and weaving, pulling his head back away from punches. Catches his opponent coming in. Round 6 comes. Now the boxer's getting more and more confident, and he's double jabbing, and he's catching the opponent with hooks. He's noticed a chink in the other boxer's armory. He's dropping his left hand as he's coming in, so he catches the opponent with right hands and left hooks. Now he's starting to triple up on his punches. The other opponent can't keep up with him. So now comes the last round, and the boxer, so confident in himself, catches the opponent with a straight right and floors him. The opponent gets up, but he's dizzy. As he gets up to counter 7, the boxer rushes into his opponent and catches him with a wicked uppercut, which knocks him out. Now see, sometime in life, you have to have strategies. Sometimes you have to learn how to pull back, and you've got to learn from previous lessons. You have to learn from previous lessons. Just because you might have lost a battle, you have not lost the war. When you're frustrated with something, sometimes it's best to just step back. Step back away from it. Take a deep breath. Relax. Focus. And go in again. But sometimes you need to give yourself a little bit of time. Sometimes you might need to give yourself a day or two before going back to the task. You see, tomorrow I'm going back to the task which I should have completed over the last couple of days. I'm going to go double on this. In actual fact, I might go treble on this task and complete all of them and more. And if I don't, I will just stand back, take a breath, re-strategize and go in again. Sometimes you don't know what the universe is sending to you. Sometimes you don't know what the inorganic ones are planning for you. What they're sending to you, what energy. Remember to protect yourself also at all times. Just like a boxer keeping his hands up. Anyway, this is Eldad Amara with an inspirational video. I hope this video helps you. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share if you like this video. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way every time I drop a new video, you will be notified of this. Thank you. Eldad Amara.